Welcome to part 7 of Greenfoot Programming. If you followed the last installment of this series, you have a high score table, but you can't save to it. This is something that's going to be fixed. First of all, open the folder where your copy of this scenario is, and add a text file named highscores.txt. Add a list of 10 names and scores. Make sure the names contain lowercase letters and no spaces or special characters. This is because the game's virtual keyboard doesn't recognize these characters. Inside Greenfoot, add a new other class named highscorefile, which you'll use for reasons as shown here. Now, open class highscoreDisplay and add the following variable, which creates a new highscorefile object. Pay no attention to the text behind the curtain. This really is the constructor. Be sure to change the description and add the lines. The checkFileRW method checks if the game can read-write the highscore file. If it can, it calls getHighscores to read and setHighscores to write. Making sure you see the other part of the constructor, you'll notice there's nothing else to change. Now, let's save and close. And open a highscore file. The util imports are known, but IO is new. This is what allows for input and output, in our case, file input and output. The instance variable lets the game know if it has read-write permissions. And method checkFileRW checks those permissions. It also uses the try-catch block to make sure that if anything goes wrong, the game doesn't crash. GetScores reads the file, putting its contents into a list of highscore entry objects. It then returns that to whatever calls the method. SetScores, however, takes a list of highscore entry objects and writes it to the file. This is what allows the player's scores to finally be saved. Finally, you have completed this part. Save and close the class, then save and compile. Start playing and watch the high score list get populated with yours and others players' names. From here, I encourage you to alter this game or create one of your own works. Good luck and good travels. Program long and prosper.